2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center. And for Dallas, we've got Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Brown, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic, and the layup is good.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray outside. Inside, here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic, and it's in there.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Murray kicks to Jokic.
Come get it.
Left side, Gordon. Back to Jokic. The feed to Gordon. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Hardaway. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Jokic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. The pass to Barton. Now, here's Jokic. Headed by Porzingis. There's the dish to Porter. And taken away by Brown. Pass break, Dallas. Hardaway finds Brown. They now take the lead.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Gordon. Pass to Barton. Over Brown. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
17-foot shot on the way. Marjanovic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Barton, no luck. Marjanovic against Gordon. Outside, Porzingis. Feeds it to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Porter with the steal. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Brown the pass to Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. A pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now here's Murray. 51 seconds left in the first. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Murray against Doncic. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
This is clearly Doncic's role. I mean, he's out here to score as much as possible.
Murray looking around. And the basket by Gordon.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Doncic against Murray. Shoots the three, and it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Barton. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Got it off in time. Unable to get that one. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Jokic, right side Gordon. Porzingis with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. The shot missing. It's stolen by Brown. Down low. Porzingis can't hit. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Jokic. Hardaway against Porter. Back to Jokic. Barton outside. Releases from 15. And the rejection by Marjanovic. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Porter with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Jokic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Murray. Fires from the wing. Dallas no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Barton kicks to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Passes it to Burke. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Porter passes to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 6.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Burke kicks to Finney-Smith. For 3. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Ball.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Martin passes to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Martin from outside. Here's Jokic. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now here's Burke defending. Here's Powell. And there it is for him. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
With the drive, and the shot goes in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Jokic passes to Porter. Brunson against Murray. Brunson, no good. For Denver, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so here is Dallas. The kick out to Barton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 rebounds, and
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Morris kicks to Rivers. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Dozier, headed by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis was just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Brown finds Marjanovic. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the left side wing. Najee passes to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Rivers with it. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Brown throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Morris into the lane. Porzingis with the steal. Down kicks to Marjanovic. Porzingis high post. It's deflected. Stolen by Rivers. Out on his own on the break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morris against Doncic. From deep three-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Good on the shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Marjanovic passes to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. In the corner, Hardaway with it. 4 on the clock. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining.
They get it back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Najee. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Morris, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Finney-Smith kicks to Burke. Fires from deep. No good from Finney-Smith.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Morris outside. Over Cauley-Stein. Here's Najee. Up again. Powell pulls it in. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas leading by 11. And here's Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Green finds Rivers. Back to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Brunson no good. And Denver has possession. 3 on 3. Dozier passes to Najee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Trey Burke.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Brunson with it. Off the mark. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dwight Powell is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Jokic missing. Dallas leading by 11. From deep. And they get it back. The pass to Brunson. Past the foul. The feed to CLA Stein. Up and in on the layup. CLA Stein's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Murray against Brunson. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Back to Brunson. He dishes it to Burke. Pass to Brunson. Here's CLA Stein. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Murray. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Doncic. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Murray against Doncic. Murray kicks to Barton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Doncic looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 minutes remaining in the
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Basket counts. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Murray against Doncic. Unloads. Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 13. The drive by Doncic. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Back to Murray. Doncic with the steal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And a deep three from Doncic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Fires, high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
NBA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, did you see that?
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney Smith. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got his second basket. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's Conley. Right side, Bogdanovic. The pass to Gobert. And stolen by Porzingis.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And here's Finney Smith. Back to Hardaway. Over Mitchell. Hardaway, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Doncic against Conley. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Puts it up from the high post. The shot won't fall, and it's Dallas the other way. And he goes in for the dunk.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this one.
Utah leading. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. To the middle. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Bogdanovic against Powell. Gobert. And it's Utah scoring again.
Looking to expand his game. Love seeing Gobert rise up with confidence off the catch.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. And that was good. Conley's got 5 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Finney Smith. He's closely guarded. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Back to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, a good close contact. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Mavericks trailing.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Porzingis misses. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Powell brings a double. On the wing, Mitchell takes the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 10 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Utah. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Powell. Here's Doncic. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I don't know if Whiteside saw the clock, but an excellent play by the big fella.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Powell passes to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Ingles from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Up top, Whiteside. 56 seconds left in the second period. Clarkson against Hardaway. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oney. Here's the three. Kept alive. The kick out to Ingles. Gay outside. Back to Ingles. Here's Clarkson. Here's Oney. Offline with a three.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Outside Hardaway. Here he goes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's Utah leading by.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. And it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far for the perimeter. Oh, sweet move. And count that. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
His first personal foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Conley with the ball. 10 points for him. The 3 from Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Bullock. Checked by Mitchell. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Pass to Kleber. Bullock's shot is off. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. The 3, O'Neal, and the three-pointer goes. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Now Brunson. Brown passes to Kleber. Here's Bullock, checked by Mitchell. Back to Kleber. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. Up and over Conley. No good, off the front rim. Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Mitchell double team. And here's Conley. That three's off the mark. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Now Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Driving to the basket. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Gay. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. A good look from Doncic. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Doncic has got 16.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's Whiteside. Inside. Here's Gay. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Left side, Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Gay. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A different look for Dallas.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Ingles from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Brunson on the drive. And a nice finish on the layup.
Brunson.
And now just a 3-point Utah lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Utah leading.
Maverick substitution.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third personal
You know, Rudy
foul.
Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Conley passes to Gobert. Powell with it. He's picked up by Conley. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Over to the wing. From deep, Conley. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Here's Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pulls it from the top of the key and right on target.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Gobert. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Hardaway against Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Hassan Whiteside. He's checked in for Utah.
Hassan Whiteside.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Now here's Doncic. To take the lead. Powell finds Doncic. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
30 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Powell with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Powell with a steal.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Barton against Mitchell. Porter looking it over. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Barton against Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich over Gordon. Mitchell kicks to Conley. 6 to shoot. Gobert down low. Defending. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Barton outside. Gordon up on top. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal inside. Porter's there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one comes.
Shooting for Utah, Bryson
O'Neal hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up. There's the pass to Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Conley against Murray. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Conley with the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. No good on that one.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And didn't do anything fancy. But didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. This is it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Porter against O'Neal. Porter passes to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Martin with it. Fades away. Shot from 16. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Corner shot. Denver grabs the miss. Porter kicks to Barton. Inside, Jokic up and in from the low block. Jokic has got his second basket.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at center. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Murray against Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 8 points.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Off target at the rim. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Murray against Conley. Here's Murray up on top. 6 points for him. It's good on the putback.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Jokic defending. To the paint. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And he overshot that one, missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. O'Neal against Porter. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Conley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys, I think are destined to coach. LeBron would be a great one as well. I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Engel.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. To the middle. And it's sent back by Morris. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Morris. The dish to Rivers. Now the pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside, good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris looking over the floor. And the shot falls short this time. Utah leading by 6. Oni passes to Ingles. Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morris kicks to Green. Passes it to Dozier. Here's Najee. Denver passing it around. Stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Oni. He feeds it to Gay. It's good. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see them get up like that.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Oni, and he goes in for the dunk.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Najee. Morris against Whiteside. 5 on the clock. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
From deep three-point range, and some nice defense there to end. But thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a play. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Well, for the Jazz. And that does it for our halftime show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Nuggets trail by 8. They've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Rivers finds Morris. Back to Rivers. Puts it up from 17. Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside. So Utah ends up going with a new group. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
When you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley against Morris. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Najee. Over to the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Najee. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments. And teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
Down low, it's stolen by Green. Goes up, And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rivers. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Here's Bogdanovich from down in the low post. It goes. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Morris passes to Najee. Out to Morris, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Porter. And foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right side against Murray. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Okay, outside to the inside. And that one is good. Oney's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
High post shot. Barton, no luck.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Whiteside. Here's Gay. That one doesn't go. And the Nuggets going the other way. Outside Gordon. Passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Oney passes to Clarkson. Driving inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Three-pointer, Barton. The offensive rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Whiteside dishes to Gay. Unloads from 13, and he gets it to go. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's dialed in right now in the in-between game. I'd love to see Rudy Gay capitalize there.
Deep two from Murray. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a brute. And chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, you got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Murray outside. To the paint. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. 12 points for Jokic.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Here's Clarkson. And yes, it's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Gordon takes it off the glass.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Oni passes to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. And here's Clarkson. Clock at 4. Whiteside kicks to Gay. And Utah again with the bucket.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Murray dishes to Barton. To the left wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Jazz leading by 11. Now Clarkson. Gay scanning the floor. Inside. Clarkson outside. Whiteside trying to break free. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. A 15-footer, and it's Denver scoring again.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Back to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Jokic missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's the feed to Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
Hey guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Rudy Gobert.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. From deep. The long distance three is Barry.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The 19-foot shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the effort offensively from Jamal pays off that time.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Conley against Murray. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Elbow shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Murray surveying the D, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw, good.
Jokic remained on the cutting edge of the evolution of the big man, assisting, blocking shots, buckets on the interior, shooting threes. Man, all he's got to do is sell the popcorn.
Conley with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And Doris, we've got two teams here with very deep rosters. Both can go far down their bench and not lose a beat.
You know, it's so important in the regular season, PA, to have that opportunity. It's never about one or two players. Each of these teams has been built for the long haul of what we know is a grind.
Doncic, count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Barton outside. And there's the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Doncic. And just over a minute played here to start the game. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jokic. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The putback. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Powell outside. Porzingis passes to Powell. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Barton. Clock at 6. Gordon with a steal. Outside Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Doncic. Rejected by Jokic. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Doncic. Driving in. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Porter from the arc. Here's Jokic. Tries again.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
First one falls for him. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
For 3, Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Another shot. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Doncic passes to Hardaway. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Powell with it. Back to Finney-Smith. Now Powell. Can't connect from short range. Martin outside. Pass to Murray. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Doncic into the lane. And that one's good. Doncic has got 6 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Porter. Back to Barton. And here's Gordon. Over Porzingis. Porzingis grabs the board. Now here's Hardaway. Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Now here's Murray, guarded by Doncic. Powell in the post. Gordon's on him. Back to Powell. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. And they're pushing it up. Barton with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Jokic's shot is good.
Just powerful move in there by Jokic, using his frame to just bust through the contact and get his shot.
Doncic against Murray. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Denver. They lead by 4. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Inside, here's Powell. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
Jokic's shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. And here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Barton. Back to Powell. Here's Doncic. Up and over Gordon. It's tipped.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Mavericks with a rebound. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic against Murray. Powell with a steal.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Porzingis finds Powell. Here's Hardaway. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Here's Murray. Can't hit from the elbow. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
endorsed throughout the league's history. A lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in a stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Here's Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Murray's shot is good. And now a 5-point Nugget lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Powell outside. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And the layup falls. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Murray against Doncic. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. And here's Barton outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Pass to Porzingis. And rejected. And he gets it back. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nuggets ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength, but Don has got that in his game.
Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. On the take. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Powell with it. Outside Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Here's Najee. Powell covers. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Rivers' shot is off.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's good.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Back to Rivers. And the foul called on Moses Brown. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Bullock. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Up top, Morris. Defended by Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Najee.
2 minutes.
And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
Dallas ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Bullock. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. 13
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Dozier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Green.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
Morris against Brunson. Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Najee. Pass to Dozier. Down low. Looking to win the run. Rejected by Brown. Here's Brunson. And it's Denver with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Austin Rivers' confidence is maybe his greatest asset. This guy is willing to go off the dribble drive and make a play.
Brunson against Morris. Now Brunson. Brown. Off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll have... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Rivers. No good on the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Brown. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Brown finds Kleba. Second chance shot. Count that one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Barton with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. And stolen by Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. Finney Smith with it. Porter's there. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And they recover it. Powell passes to Hardaway. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And the shot goes in.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Powell outside. Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Barton. And yep, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Pass to Jokic. Into the lane. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Porter, the pass to Gordon. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Murray. Puts it up off the inbound.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Gordon. Offensive board. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. 1:50 left in the final quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Barton. Jokic in the post. Working on Powell. Nikola Jokic again. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
We're seeing how Jokic can take over a game on a good night. He gets more and more efficient every season.
Doncic with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
For Denver, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Murray against Doncic. To the paint. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Gordon.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Doncic against Murray. And so he draws the foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Inside. Powell with a steal. Down low. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. Porter pulls it in. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now Finney Smith. He's guarded by Porter. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Murray against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kyle finds Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication,
Thanks, BA.
He's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Boban Marjanovic out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Conley. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, BA, this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Back to Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Offensive rebound. Mitchell finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. The three from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now here's Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Conley. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 now. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside for Mitchell. Conley, he's open. Connects on the foul line jumper. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Pass to Hardaway. Over Mitchell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 1:29 left in the first quarter here. Conley against Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. That one goes. Count it.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Deflects the pass. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Doncic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To the inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Marjanovic in it to 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. There's the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Doncic. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Hardaway grabs the board. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And this is exactly who you want taking that.
Come on now.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And they doubled up Doncic to the paint. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Over Finney Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Conley finds Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovic with it. Defended by Porzingis. Back to Conley. Down low. Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 2 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic outside. From deep. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 14.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
A line change here for Utah.
Jazz substitution.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Outside Porzingis. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Can they force the shot clock violation? Great D. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway against Clarkson. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Doncic outside. Porzingis. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Bogdanovic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Utah with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Cauley Stein, defended by Gobert. And here's Brunson. Now here's Kleba. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Now Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. The shake. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 5. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Gay. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Oni. They get it back. The kick out to Ingles. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brown finds Brunson. Stolen by Ingles. Here's Clarkson. Gets a very good look and converts.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Brunson. Down low. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Bullock. Back to Kleba. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside, Ingles. And here's Gay. He's checked by Kleba. Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Gay finds Clarkson. Back to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Shot clock at 3. Launches it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Marjanovic. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Gay. Fires from 14. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Clarkson missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Jazz substitution.
Utah leading. Conley with the ball. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. The Mavericks pull it in.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley, guarded by Doncic.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Puts up a 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Here's Hardaway. The Jazz making their last shot. Back to Doncic. Inside. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Defended by Porzingis. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6 from 13. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bogdanovic.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Doncic looking to get it going. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Now here's Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Now here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. The Mavericks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Doncic right side. Pass to Bogdanovic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Utah's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Doncic against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Another shot. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the 4th. Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. And so it's Utah with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
The Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. For 3, Murray. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Martin surveying the floor. Porter against O'Neal. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Utah's ball. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. To the inside. Barton. Second chance shot. Jokic kicks to Barton. They get it back. It's another look. And Jokic lays it up and in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell against Barton. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Murray. And here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Stolen by Conley. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wide open look here for Murray, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The three. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be at Aaron Gordon. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Rudy Gobert may be one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
And the turnover again by Denver.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Jazz leading by 4.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got 6.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now Barton following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Mitchell. And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Gordon. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barton. Porter inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4. After for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton.
3 points.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. This is it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Conley kicks to Gobert. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Murray. He's got 5. Jokic finds Porter. Floats it up for Jokic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Knocks it loose. O'Neal against Porter. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Count that bucket.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Murray surveying the D. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Mr. Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Murray. To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. On the pass to Oni. And he misses his first shot of the game. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Oni passes to Clarkson.
In the first.
Just 5 on the clock. On the pass to Ingles. Jokic trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ingles. Barton against Clarkson. Barton passes to Jokic. To the paint. Stolen by Gay. Inside. Barton against Clarkson. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Barton. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. The wide open look here for Ingles. They get it back.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Pass to Rivers. Passes it to Dozier. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Clarkson. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Morris passes to Najee. Kicks it to Rivers. And there's the pass to Najee. Just 4 to shoot. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by... And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Here he goes. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Morris. Rebound, Utah. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Morris dishes to Rivers. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Down low, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
To the middle. Here's Najee. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Conley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morris outside. Rivers against Clarkson. Rivers can't get it to go.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Caught that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Morris looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Najee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oni passes to Clarkson. It's stolen by Morris. An even 3-on-3 break for the lead. That one no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Here's Oni. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. Whiteside trying to break free. Tries again. Clarkson's got space. Here's Oni. Covered by Morris. Has to get. Now, here's Clarkson. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Tipped away. Stolen by Rivers.
Utah foul.
A different look for Denver.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Now Murray. He has 7. Passes it to Jokic. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And he makes the bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Murray outside. It's Barton on the wing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets lead by 1. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th. Oh! Where did that come from?
I loved it.
It was beautiful.
Loved it. That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Back to Murray. Here's Gordon. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barton against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gordon inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Porter passes to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. He kicks to Murray. Shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up to the inside. Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Mitchell against Barton. Has to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert finds Conley. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Here's Gordon. The rebound by the Jazz.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Conley for 3. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Inside. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Porter. Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Jokic kicks to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And they'll get another chance. Mitchell left side. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Porter. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 9-point game.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. The pass to O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. Martin defending. To the paint. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Inside. Money!
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
That's the first. That increases their lead to 6. Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft.